Free and fair chance to anybody and everybody who swears and salutes the tricolour, sir. Raj Gopalan ji, is that an unfair demand to make? Before I bring in Ishan and Aman, yeah.
And Anand, you are absolutely right. Congress is going to face immense problem because during election time, including
we lost Raj Gopalan there. Yes, please go ahead now. Please go ahead. We got it back.
Once you have such type of thing, it is anti-constitutional if the India Alliance is going to insist about the abrogation of 370 or we can bring back 370. Therefore, it's a major problem for Mr. Rahul Gandhi only. And second, BJP has been reiterating about Pakistan occupied Kashmir. There are 24 seats. What is going to be the demand of India Alliance? Second, last week, when Jammu Kashmir budget was prepared, as presented by Nirmala Sitharaman, they were very vague. It is a challenge to Mr. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha. Second, the new Home Secretary is going to face an immense testing problem. It is going to be 5 phases. How are you going to send this type of, paramilitary forces? So there are umpteen number of challenges to the Modi government, especially on tackling with the international media, international pressure. Equally, Rahul Gandhi has a major say whether he is going to uphold the constitution or he is going to do the joking again, holding this constitution, showing everywhere.
We will all expect that all our politicians are elected members of parliament and very, very responsible, and nobody would want to compromise national interest. But Rahul Shivshankar, Aman Sharma, your thoughts quickly.
No, look, very simply, when Article 370 was abrogated in 2019, the Congress party came out and opposed it on 4 planks. Number one, it said it's an attack on the autonomy of the state, the constitutional arrangement. If you remember, almost echoing what Omar Abdullah had said. It's a threat to identity of the state. That was something that was also said, if you remember. Then they, of course, had a procedural problem with it, the lack of consultation, and then they also sort of went ahead to say that there was a complete disregard for procedure, that this particular move itself is illegal because the Constituent Assembly no longer is around. And the Constituent Assembly is the only one empowered, that is of Jammu and Kashmir, to take this particular call. It cannot be done through a presidential order. So through that sort of chimera, they built up this resistance. But fundamentally, has the Congress got off that fence today? In its own manifesto, it did not take a position on Article 370. It has been completely silent. If you look at the 2024 Lok Sabha election manifesto of the Congress, it's completely silent. And here we are being told that most political parties will take an enlightened view. They will have a partisan view of, a bipartisan view of this election and the narrative in this election. I don't think so. No, I have a real fear. No, I'm not saying you're saying it. I just heard a couple of people talking about how they're going to, look, fundamentally, even if the election does take place and you're going to have a stellar result, what will the result really be? You will have a bunch of political parties in Kashmir. May not be all the traditional parties in that number that you've had. You might have a mishmash. Maybe the NC will win about 10, 12, 15. Maybe some other political parties that have now been floated will win a few more. So there'll be a bit of a khichdi there. And in Jammu, chances are, and even if you look at the Lok Sabha result, chances the BJP will do very well. The delimitation therefore helps them because it helps them get closer to that halfway mark. With the 3 or 4 parties maybe in Kashmir, and there are some who are doing business with the BJP or have good equations with the BJP, they will form the government, which is phenomenal because 10 years ago, 8 years ago, Mehbooba Mufti decided to tie up with the BJP and we had our first sort of BJP Mehbooba coalition government. If that happens, well and good. At least you will know that the security situation will not be compromised by
here I think
an agenda.
Yeah, I can only say, Rahul, it doesn't seem like the likes of Mehbooba Mufti and their kind of narrative, which is trying to break away or soft separatist and anti-Indian narrative, today has that kind of purchase.
No, but why would you say that?
Today
there is a parliamentarian sitting.
Please.